So in this lesson, we're going to review the 4 properties of equality while using decimal numbers. The first one is subtraction property of equality, m plus 4.6 equals 6.5. It's subtraction property because we are going to subtract 4.6 from both sides to isolate m. Instead of writing it out this way, I'm going to subtract 4.6 underneath it. We're going to get m equals 6.5 minus 4.6. That's going to give us 1.9. If I plug in 1.9 into 4.6, I should get 6.5. And I do get 6.5. So the solution is m equals 1.9, or 1 9/10. For the addition property of equality example, we have k minus 3.19 equals negative 4.6. Instead of subtracting, I'm going to add 3.19 to both sides. Looks like I'm I'm adding a positive with a negative, so I'm really going to be subtracting. I'm going to add a 0 here, and I'm going to ignore this negative. Now, because the larger number is negative, my answer will be a negative number. But now I'm just going to focus on subtracting. I come up with a negative 1.41, or negative 1 41/100. If I substitute in a negative 1.41 and subtract 3.19, that's really the same thing as negative 1.41 plus a negative 3.19. So when I'm adding two negatives, my answer will be negative, and I'm just going to be adding them together. So negative 1.41 and a negative 3.19 will give me a negative 4.6. So you can see that negative 1.41 is the solution for k. In the division property of equality, we have 0.4 times p equals 9.2. The inverse operation of multiplication is division, and so I'm going to divide whatever number is multiplied to this variable, in this case 0.4. I need to do the same thing on the other side of the equal sign. These two numbers will cancel, and I'm left with p. 9.2 divided by 0.4, can move the decimal and bring up the decimal point. 4 will go into 9 2 times. 4 goes into 12 3 times. So P equals 23. Now if I plug this in to check my work, I'll have 23, or 0.4 times 23. I'm going to write it this way. So I get 9.2 when I plug in 23. So the solution is 23 for P. In the last problem, I have B divided by 0.3 equals -9. Because this is division, I want to use multiplication because that's the inverse operation. I'm going to multiply both sides by 0.3. On the left side, the 0.3 will cancel, and I'll be left with B. Now I need to multiply -9 times 0.3. Well, 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 0.3, or 3/10, is going to be 2.7, or -2.7. Now I'm going to plug in -2.7 for B. In this case, I'm going to divide -2.7 divided by 0.3. I need to move the decimal place over one place and bring it up, and then divide. Because I'm dividing a negative by a positive, my answer will be a negative. And 3 goes into 27 9 times. Because it goes in evenly at 9 times, the solution is going to be a -2.7, or -2.7, or a -2 and 7/10.